Okay, I am back. Let's see, I think I have.
I'm back too.
Yay! There we go. Got rid of my UI so that we can see. Let me. Oh, shoot. Actually, I want to get rid of your. Actually, no, we can leave that name on. Actually. So people.
Smurfy kitty. I've got a kitty cat in my lap right now too.
Nice!
I just got him about a month ago.
How many do you have?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
He, my viewers paid for him.
Oh, nice. I
Isn't
seen
that
him.
awesome?
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's so cute. He's getting bigger. He got into the catnip last night.
Uh oh, he got high. He
I
got
woke up.
high.
Oh, he did. I don't mind if he gets high. I just don't want him to do it all by himself.
Don't do it all by himself.
That's when you know you have a problem.
There you go. He's addicted.
Oh, isn't that right, Bill Buddy? Who's a little junkie?
So, I know a lot of people are playing Fallen Order, so it's just the hype right now. So,
Oh yeah,
I know a lot of
the
people
game
are
is
streaming
great.
that, playing that. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this started. I don't know if you're going to be streaming after. Are you going to continue streaming?
Yeah,
Okay, if you're
I'm
going to
gonna
continue
stream
streaming, then
after.
I'll give you a few moments to set up, and I'll just send everybody back over to you.
Oh,
Does that
awesome!
sound good? So,
That sounds great.
yeah, because a lot of it's Sunday football. What do you call
Oh,
it?
it's
Fallen
all of
Order.
it.
So
Fallen Order, and then Disney Plus.
just so much going on. Yes. So, give me just 1 second. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get this started since I am soloing this. Eek.
Solo,
Yay!
yay!
Uh,
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, already. Woo, we haven't even started. So,
I
anyways,
know.
I'm going to go ahead and start this and go with the 3, 2, 1 because that's pretty much when I know where I should go ahead and start editing when it comes to uploading this onto YouTube. So, I am
Oh,
not a
cool.
professional video producer or whatever. So, for me, I need to do it kind of simple as to okay, I said 3, 2, 1, that means it's almost time to start. Anyway, so let's go
Right.
ahead and I'll go ahead and start it now. So welcome to Weekly Reset, and I thank you all for being here and supporting us. Now, this is a podcast primarily for gaming discussion. I'll also be bringing in guests that I like to showcase, and today we're pleased to feature Kitty Kisses. Now, normally I have two co-hosts with me. I've got Cease, who is an amazing player. He plays every single class and spec and whatnot. I generally refer people over to him if they have questions about rotation, utility, builds, especially with 6.0 dropping. My other co-host is Score. And Score's a new variety streamer, but I will say you'll find him streaming a lot of Destiny too. I'm sure once the Halo collection comes out, I think Reach comes out in a month, like December 3rd, I think it drops. I'm sure that you're going to be seeing both of them stream a lot of that as well. But today, as I mentioned earlier, it's only going to be me and Kitty. Me and the kitty. That's all we need. Me and the kitty. So it's just going to be me and Kitty Kisses chatting. And I'm really, really excited to bring him and showcase him this week just because he's freaking amazing. I love going into his streams. I must say I'm
Oh,
pretty busy these days, but whenever I do, I love stopping by his stream. So hopefully you guys do too. So let's go on, and why don't you go tell us a little bit about yourself?
hi, my name's Kitty Kisses. I'm a Gemini. I like pizza, and I'm an alcoholic. I've been playing the game for since beta, and took a little bit of a break. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty easygoing. I don't know what to say about myself.
Well, that's good. That's why I'm
I
going
got
to
a new
come with.
kitty cat.
I'm going to come with these hard hitting questions. No, not really, not hard hitting. But okay, so we just found out that you've been playing since beta. Now, have you been on and off with that, or?
I took a short break. I want to say like maybe a 4-month break at one point, just to kind of. I just kind of all my friends left the game, and I got kind of bored and just kind of stopped playing the game and kind of doing other stuff like real life stuff. And then when I realized, wait a minute, I could still be playing SWOTOR, I logged in and it was Coffee had just launched, and I had no idea. I didn't read anything about it. And so I load in, and all of a sudden there's all this content, and I was like, holy shit, this is great. And then I was in, and then I've been ever since.
Awesome. So you have the founder's title then?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. That is something that a lot of us can never have. You know what I mean? It's that one thing. It's like now they're selling the Shroud of Memory chapter, right, for
Right.
HK55, and it was like, okay, only certain people had it for a long time, but then they re-released it, right? Just like some of the other things, like Shea Visla coming back in as a companion and whatnot. But having a founder's badge, now that's something that's kind of elite. So every time I see that, I'm like, oh my god, they've been playing for a very long time. Now, other than SWOTOR, are there other games that you like to play?
I don't. I want to, but I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating on SWOTOR. Like when I get into another game, I go, wait a minute, I could be doing da-da-dee, da-da-da, whatever. And I just end up coming back. Although I do think I am going to get Fallen Order and stream that. But I might wait for a little bit for all the hype to be over.
Yeah, I got
I kind of like to have all the pieces fall and then I go in. Because, I don't know.
I'm the same. I totally
Yeah,
get what you're saying. I totally get. I'm one of those.
It seems like a lot of times, this goes with game content too. People get it and then they consume it and then they're done. I like to just go slow, enjoy the ride. It's like, when you're going to work in the morning and there's people that speed up to the red light and then stop and then speed up to the next red light and stop. That's what it feels like when I see people doing that. You're like, come on, enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
slow down.
You miss a lot of stuff too.
Yeah,
you want to absorb that game. I mean, that's kind of what I tell new players when they get into SWOTOR is, look, do yourself a favor and take one tune through the entire story. Just enjoy it. You may never want to do it again on your alts if you're an altaholic like me, but at least one time. I mean, that's the whole thing with like some games is that primarily a good portion of it is the story, right? It's not just the gameplay. It's a story, and that's definitely something for SWOTOR. Now,
yeah.
Do you have any other interests other than gaming?
Some of those interests are actually kind of on the wayside right now. I used to be a professional musician and used to play in lots of bands and make money doing that. But it's such a shitty industry that I left. I couldn't. It sucks. And other reasons as well, but I kind of just decided to, do some other things. I used to do a podcast called The Hideous Creature Show. And we did this a long time. We started in 2008. And that kind of petered out because the co-hosts, they had kids. One of them had children, and now it's crazy. They're like 19 now. And then my other co-host, she had 2 children. So, we kind of put that to bed for a little while, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen again. I hope so. I'd love to do it. It was fun.
Now, that podcast that you're talking about, I mean, what would you guys cover?
It was just like we'd cover news, and we do bits like douchebag of the day, where we would find people in the news and read the articles about them, and then make fun of them.
Oh, okay. Was it more entertainment, or was it?
Oh, it was comedy.
Yeah,
yeah.
comedy. Okay, because I can totally see that. See that of you. Okay, so
It's still out there too. It's on iTunes and all that stuff. If anybody's interested, Hideous Creature Show.
oh, why don't we do I Grizz, are you still here or one of my mods? Can you go ahead and whisper it to me or actually to Grizzly Titan? If you want to Twitch whisper it, I'm sure he can go ahead and post up the link. If anybody wants to see it, if you happen to have that readily, if not later on at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there
just
you go.
put it
Hideous.
in,
Okay, there you go.
you
Hideous
could
creature. Show.
copy paste that, throw it into Google, and all our shit will pop up. But we haven't put an episode out in years, but it's still up there.
But it's still
kind of funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
We did all kinds of other. When we first started, we had a game where we would play dialogue from a movie and then try to guess what the movie is throughout the show too.
Oh.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's totally fun. I
We
totally
do
want to be
drugs
on
it.
there.
It was great.
I'll be like, oh wait, name that tune. Audience, I need a 50-50. Can I ask the audience?
Right.
Oh, okay, so how long so you did the podcast back in 2000 something. So, how long have you been streaming?
I just started streaming in April.
Oh, so
And-
recently.
Yeah, actually, I watched your stream all the time. And that Duck Sauce, I watched his stream, and of course, Kid Lee.
Yeah.
And I found myself just kind of turning them on and having them on in the background and just, kind of hanging out. And I thought, well, I'm playing the game. Maybe I could do that too. And because of the podcast, I had a bunch of gear sitting around. I have many, many microphones and like mic arms and mixers and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of threw a bunch of stuff together and then just started. And then just learned as I went along. And, we were talking about before how racing to the red light.
Yeah.
This, I just decided to just lay back. I'm not going to try to go fast. I'm just going to, learn as I go. And thank God the people that watch my stream are way better at it than I am, because they are giving me all kinds of tips, and helping me out with stuff. And then, watching other streamers, kind of getting an idea how it works, what things are, what options are. Like your Corgi. I didn't know that you could do that with Nightbot.
Yes.
Now I'm going to do that.
You can do custom commands. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. And another thing that really drew me to it was the community in SWTOR. I listened to all the the podcasts and stuff like that, and I'm in Utini, which has its own podcast, the Utini Cast, if anyone's interested.
Yes.
Great show. Everybody, and it took me a long time to find a guild. Like I went on a bunch of different servers, I tried a bunch of different play styles, and I couldn't find a group of people that I wanted to play with until I found Utini, joined them, and I love all my guildies. Shout out if anybody's watching. I love you guys and gals.
Yes, I actually was interviewed by them. It's been wow. I think they were my first podcast that I was interviewed on, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they've been around a while.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that long ago. I would say 6 months, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's been a while. Like, it wasn't like, last month or 2 months ago. It's been like maybe 6 months or so. But I was very fortunate to be interviewed by them as well, and it might have been even.
I heard that cast.
Yeah. Oh, you were. Oh, you did. Oh.
Yeah, I did. I've been on the podcast once before too.
Yeah, I remember. I was gonna say.
Fun.
Yeah, totally fun. I was like, oh wow, what am I gonna say? Well, then again, yay, it's me, Nami. I usually don't have anything. You know what I mean? I'm always talking, so I'm like, I'll just spit out some words and hopefully they make sense.
That's why I love your stream.
A lot of times
Because it's a stream of consciousness. and it's great. It's fun. It's like hanging out with NamiGal.
Yeah, it's exactly. I mean, sometimes I see the weirdest things, honestly, and it's like, why did I say that? That came out. And then, of course, I've got my viewers and my friends that, of course, have to make everything sound dirty, and
Oh
whatnot.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean,
Especially that duck sauce.
oh yeah, for sure. I've known Ducky like before he started streaming. He was a mod for me, and yeah,
Nice.
that was a whole nother thing. I had interviewed him as well on my former podcast, and so yeah, it's been a good ride. And like you
It's
said,
great.
it's one of the things I want to say with Sword Tour, and I'm sure you see this, is that it's not that top tier game that has thousands of viewers, right? We're into
Right.
the hundreds. But I think what's kind of nice about that is you have a smaller community, and hopefully you can bond, a little bit easier in a
I
smaller
agree.
environment versus like this huge one. And I just think I think it's really great for streamers. You get a lot of support versus like if you were in another top, game. Like for example, I'm just going to bring up League of Legends. It still is. It's gosh, it's just baffling how many people watch that game. That was my very
It's
first game.
crazy when I see the
Yeah,
numbers.
the numbers are just
Wow.
immense. And then I look at Swartor and I'm like, oh, 70 some odd people watching, in the
But
whole Swartor directory. So I'm like, yikes. But, again, I think it's, like you said, the community. So welcome as a new streamer. I
well,
did not
thanks.
know that you were
Thank you.
kind of that new to streaming. You do very well at it. So, uh,
I'm a baby.
so do you work? I mean, you don't have to answer if you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
I work. I'm in the restaurant industry. I'm a cook. I've been a cook since I was 14. Started off in the dish pit, worked my way through every single ranking and every part of the uh, running a restaurant and all that stuff. And then a couple of years ago, I I had high blood pressure. My doctor's like, hey, you know what? We're going to put you on high blood pressure medicine. And I went, no, I don't want to go on any meds. So I sold my car. I decided that I'm going to try to live as stress free as possible. Got a job walking distance from my house. I started eating really healthy and exercising. Got a bike, so if I want to eat, I have to ride my bike. And changed a bunch of stuff around in my life, and then started streaming. And I don't know where I'm going with this.
Well, you're having a ball. I know that.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I can see it, and that's something that conveys in your streams. I mean, like when I don't even know how I came across you. I don't know if it was that you had come into my stream or rated me, and then we started chatting, and I try to stop by everybody's stream if I can. I used to do it a little bit more, but now don't take it personal if you don't see me in there all the time. I try to pop in when I have time. It's just been really crazy pre 6.0 and after 6.0. But I remember when I
Oh
came
yeah.
in, I was like, oh my God, this guy, if I have to describe him in one word, it would be animated. He is so animated, and I love it. I was like, dude, you need to be in comedy. But I don't know if you remember. I think the last couple times, or whatever, a couple times ago that I came in your stream, I said, guess what? You remind me of a Jim Carrey right now.
Oh
You're
my
just so
god.
funny, and that's I think what people want to see. You know what? People don't want to see, well, I guess some people want to see drama, but for
Oh
me,
yeah.
I'm much more attracted to people that have a positive attitude. We're all having a shitty day sometimes, but then don't stream, right? Don't stream that day. Take a day
Right.
off. Come out there. People want to be entertained. People want to feel special. So you definitely do that in your streams, and I'm going to give you a shout out again for that.
Oh
Now,
thanks.
let's get back on this Sword Tour thing now. So, how many hours
Cool.
would you say that you play? Because since you work, I mean,
Ugh. Well, I work part-time now, so I have quite a bit of time to stream. I stream on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 10 to 4 or 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take Fridays off. Thursdays and Saturdays I come on around 1 or 2 and go to about 4 or 5.
And what time zone
So
is this?
Pacific.
Oh, Pacific.
I live in the city of Roses, Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I've been to Portland. I grew up in Washington State, so I've been to Portland actually.
Oh yeah. Where in Washington?
I grew up in Kent.
I know where Kent is.
Yep, it's right across from Des Moines on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So I was there. Big Boeing.
Do you remember
town
Rick
in a
Emerson?
sense. I'm sorry, what?
Rick Emerson show, the radio show.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
Ooh.
Were you around for that?
I was a kid, like kid.
Okay.
So yeah, no.
I'm old.
So yeah, that doesn't ring a bell, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything either. Like I don't think I watched radio shows. I was listening to music. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's kind of what I did, was
It was,
listening to top 40s or something. But let's see. Let's go back. Okay, so what would you say your favorite activity in SWTOR is?
This it fluctuates. It changes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I like to run flashpoints, and then I get sick of flashpoints. So I'll do PvP for a while, and then switch to something else. But I think my favorite thing to do in game is Space Barbie. I am nothing like that in real life. I am a person that buys 12 shirts and a couple pairs of pants all the same for the last decade. And my friends in real life joke that it's an action figure, because I'm wearing the same shit every time they see me. And
LMAO.
in the game, I'm not. I like to piece stuff together. I change outfits depending on what environment I'm in or whatever. When we're doing guild ops and stuff, we'll actually all go, okay, outfit change, and everybody changes their outfit to something else. Or if we get killed by the boss, you're like, oh shit, we're wearing the wrong outfit for this. And dyeing them, it's just fun. And what's crazy is that I joke around like, oh, if my 21-year-old self heard about the 48-year-old self, I would have came back and slapped myself. Like, what the fuck are you doing playing a game, playing Barbies on the fucking internet? So, but it's super fun, and I've come to realize that people like it.
Oh yeah.
The people that come into the stream, they will they're into it. Some of them, of course, but then I'll hear people being like, "Oh, I got a new outfit." And in my Discord, people can post, pictures of themselves, their tunes, and it's just kind of a running gag. Like, oh, okay, well, let's get a new outfit. Oh my God, I'm saving up to get this outfit, and I love it because people get excited, and I don't think there's enough adults that are just excited. And it's not a fake, enthusiasm at all. I am genuinely excited. But why not just be fucking happy?
Exactly.
I've spent too much of my life, I've had, family die and loved ones die, and it's too short to be, feel like shit all the time. So I'm just trying to be happy and positive.
Yes, and that's what I like about you. It's not just like I love about you. It's because your spirit, you're awesome. And my type of peeps, for sure. My type of peeps.
Woo!
Now, let's go and see. Now, you've been playing since day one, practically. Are there any
Beta.
changes or recommendations that you'd like to see in the game? Or is there a period or an expansion that you said, wow, I really wish we could go back to that, expansion, let's say, because back then we did this back in the day, and it was
Oh,
fabulous.
that's interesting. I think, the first thing that came to my mind when you said that is legacy ignore. If someone's being an asshole on
Ah,
one tune, I don't want to hear any of their shit
thank you.
when they're logged into someone else.
Hallelujah.
That would be wonderful. Um, let's see. That's a hard question. They've added so much, and the quality of life things that they're adding are, they're great.
This is true.
But let's see.
This is true.
I would like to be able to have different weapons on different characters. I think, have as just an aesthetic. If I'm on my trooper and I want to be a dual pistol wielder, I'd like to be able to do that. I think, but
Oof.
I don't know. You know what? This is what I would love to do. I would love for them to implement a chatting system that does not inhibit me from talking to someone of the opposite faction. Because you can't send tells to people that are, opposite faction. And it sometimes drives me crazy because I'll see someone wearing a rad outfit and I'm like, I want to send him a whisper.
Oh, I see. Gotta try and think. Like, I don't know. Is there other MMOs that do that though?
Yeah. Star Wars Galaxies did.
Oh, okay. I never
Yeah, you
played
could
that
chat.
game, but
Oh, that was the best.
like I know, like I came from World of Warcraft, and I know you cannot do that. Like you can't be alliance and talk to a horde. You can see them, but you can't really do anything.
I mean, now that Discord's here, though, it's pretty easy to do it, and you can just make I guess you could make a chat. I'm not even sure if it works like that, but Discord is. I remember Ventrello.
Oh yeah, I did. I was on it for very brief time. Oh god, no good. Yeah.
When you're talking, but Discord's fantastic because it's kind of like social media and a chat.
Mhm.
That's oh god, if I was a kid and I had this,
No
I'd be
kidding.
like,
No
woo!
kidding.
Dick pics for everybody.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I think like going back to what you were saying about the weapons to be able to change it. So I'm gonna say it in the words. So it's what is it? Design, custom designer, or whatever it's called in World of Warcraft. So I'm gonna go back to my first MMO. I mean, we call it transmogging. Like you could go and make yourself look whatever, pretty much like what you can do now, right? But one of the things that World of Warcraft did is that like if you were a hunter and you got a gun but you like the a bow, the look of a bow, and it dropped on this raid, so you could go back, and a lot of people do this. They go back to the older raids to farm out the drops because they can, because now they're
Oh.
over geared. Like I went back to a Legion raid and literally two-manned it with my friend Ice, and he was wanting a transmog, but he just needed me as warm body to shoot things. But he was. That's just some things that you can do. You can go back in and get that transmog and change things. And I think that would be a good idea. Like you said, okay, I'm a trooper, but I don't want to sit there with this big assault cannon because they look ugly, except for only one that I
Right.
have. I think I have the
agree.
nicest
That's
one.
exactly what I'm talking about. It's that damn big cannon.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I need something smaller.
Well, you know
Sorry,
what?
didn't mean to
I
cut you.
can give you my suggestion of the cannon because the cannon I got was kind of small. It looks nice as it goes away because I cannot stand it, and I only did it because I wanted my legendary title, my living legend title. So I had to do the trooper story. It wasn't like one that I really was interested in doing, to be quite honest. But yeah, I mean, I think that would be nice. I think you're not the only one who would like to have like, okay, we can change our outfit. Let's change. Let's get the option to change our weapons, how they look.
Right. I understand, though, you don't want to have a non-force user using a lightsaber. That I would be fine with, them going, okay, well, you have to be one of the Jedi classes to have a lightsaber, but it would be nice to have, a mix and match of something.
Or an option. I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who knows? But yeah, it would look weird. It would look weird if I was like shooting like cannons from a lightsaber. That just would look weird.
Yeah,
Can you
or
imagine?
a Sork using a assault cannon.
Yeah, that just would look weird. Like, how
It
would that
would look
even
weird,
work?
yeah.
Force Storm comes out. What? The cannon shoots up in the air, and it looks like all of a sudden, like what do you call it?
The plop,
Fireworks
plop,
just
plop, plop
shooting
one.
everywhere. Okay,
Ooh, okay.
so is there
I
any
got
other recommendations? I totally get you though. By the way, real quick on the legacy ban thing, or not ban, but the ignore
God,
thing.
that would be great.
I have
Ignore.
had. Some people don't know, but my second stalker was actually I met in Star Wars. He was in my guild, and it is so bad because when you block them, so you block them, and he has a bajillion
Right.
alts that I don't even know and made characters and followed me all over. He could see what character I was on because he put all my alts in, I suppose, and he could see what planet I was in, and I was doing a lot of the dailies for the command crates because this was back when we were farming hard to get to command level 300, and he would
Right.
actually go to the planet and be right there standing. And it was so funny. He'd be talking in general chat, but I wouldn't see him because I had blocked his character, but I would run with some of my guild members because we're all running in a group like Black Hole and all those, and he would be just spouting stuff off in general chat, but I didn't read it. But they were like, "Oh, Brian is here," and it's just kind of an awful feeling to know that you block someone, but yet they have every access to knowing where you are.
Yeah.
That's just kind
It
of
would be-
feels bad.
I've heard one person, I forget where it was, but it would be cool if you not ban someone, if you ignored someone, their character just would disappear. You get nothing from them. And if you could have that on top of the legacy ban, oof, it'd be great. But
Well,
that's gross.
You can.
Stop.
You can ignore someone from. They
Yeah,
can't
but-
whisper you. You won't even see them in general chat either. As long as you get rid of their tune's name,
Right.
yeah, you
right,
won't be able
right.
to see anything from them, even if they talked in general chat or wherever.
I don't even want to see their tune.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
Stupid thing.
Yo, I don't even want to see you. I don't care that I can't see what you're saying, but get out of my face, damn you.
Right. Yeah. And people stalking, that's gross.
I think, yeah, I think it goes both
Stop being
ways.
gross, guys. Come on. Let's pull it together.
I don't think it's just guys. I
being
think it's
gross.
females too. I'm sure stalking guys, especially if
Yeah,
they're hot and have a
it's
six pack.
gross.
No, I'm just kidding. Everybody has a six pack, right? On
Right.
all the males do, right? On the internet.
I think
But
they
yeah,
do,
I mean,
yeah.
I did bring it up actually to Musco about it because I was like, this is something that you can do in BattleNet, right? That in WoW you could do that. You just ban or block that person. You block everything, all their character. You just block that
That's
whole
awesome.
account.
Right.
So that would definitely be something that I would love to see implemented in Star Wars, just because there are a lot of trolls, and a lot of times I think people
Yeah.
hide behind the monitor into thinking they can act inappropriately because there isn't going to be any repercussions. Like, who really
Right.
knows them? They're just this face in a or not even a face, but they're just, you know what I mean? They're
A name
a
and shot,
character, a character in a game. So I totally
Yeah.
get that. I'm right there with you. Have you had
It's
anybody
stupid.
do that? Like, not really stalk you, but like harass you?
Not really, but I've had someone that I did not want to have anything to do with, and I was I just kind of wish that I could be invisible to them,
Yeah.
because I kind of do a kitty thing, where like this character is Smurfy Kitty, and if he wanted to, he could just hit Kitty in Friends and find me or whatever.
Right.
But-
Yeah, you can do that to literally anything. I mean, it
Oh,
will
yeah.
search the entire, everything on that server. So it's not like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
you have to be in a certain area and it's only going to, like we're here in Nar Shaddaa, that it's only going to check Nar Shaddaa, which makes sense because if you're trying to look for someone like, hey, yeah, just find me. My name is
Yeah,
this.
that's how I found your character.
Yeah, you just
There,
want to
just
who
typed it
somebody,
in.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I totally get it. I'm right there with you. But I think, I don't remember specifically. I know that it was, I know there was a reply to it. I just don't remember what that reply was when I mentioned it because
All
that was
right.
something that I am very much an advocate for is to, if you, just not to be harassed, not to be bullied online. I just
Yeah.
kind of feel like there should be some tools that we're able to use for that, and blocking that person. And sure, they may make another character, but yo, it's their
Yeah. Block
account.
that
We're
account.
blocking their account, right? So yeah, I'll never forget the Brian Styles. If you're around, Brian, screw you. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we're moving on. We're moving on.
Fuck you, Brian.
Screw you, Brian Styles, and all your other styles and whatnot. But anyways, we'll go ahead and move on. Now, is there anything that you're wanting to accomplish? Like, it's almost the end of the year. End of the year. Or is there anything that you wanted to get kind of done or anything before the end of the year, or you pretty much been there, done that? You feel like you've started your streaming
That's
in
interesting.
April. That's going well. You really don't see anything that you really want to do, like in the next, I guess, month, right before the new year. Or is there something that you want to
I
do after the new year?
Oh man, I am looking forward to Life Day because I want any fingers crossed new outfits or double super fingers everything crossed. How about some new emotes? I need to have more emotes. There's a couple on the list that you still they have them on the dance list and they're not available. Like Joy, Sneak, and Headbang aren't available, and I want those. I love the emotes and collect all that shit. I want outfits.
Were you playing in 5 point? I don't even know what 5 point, but it was 5.0, so recently. Were you playing when where you could literally, and this is what people did, and I'm really curious if this is something that's going to work this Life Day, and if it is, you guys take advantage of it. I will tell you that I've had multiple characters. They got to command 300 by Life Day event by getting. I actually
Yep.
have the assault cannon, the Life Day
Yep.
assault cannon. I actually bought that thing for 75 mil or some ridiculous price
Holy
because it
crap.
wasn't selling. And then, of course, what does Bioware do? They realize that people are buying this for insane amount of money because people had saved them up, I guess, or bought them from the season before, and what do you call it? They go and sell it, and I'm like, oh well, that's great. I could have bought this for cartel coins instead of using my credits,
Right.
but I would go over there and sit on Nar Shaddaa and throw snowballs at the overheated droids, and if you use the boost and just did that, you could like gain levels like
Oh
incredibly
yeah, it's
fast
great.
because there was
Yeah,
a
the
bonus
cannon
XP.
and then the snowballs, the
You do
tinsel.
both, back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth, back and
just
forth.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So that will be interesting if they do that now, especially with it being a new gearing system. It would be kind of nice, and you know what? Everybody's going to be on Nar Shaddaa throwing snowballs, and I think it's really fun.
Oh
I
yeah.
loved seeing it. I got to tell you, I had to admit to when people would ask me, and I'd be like, well, I threw a lot of snowballs. That's how I got to 300. you know,
Yeah.
it's be interesting. How that goes. Well, this would have been like 2 years ago. I want to say,
Yeah.
Henry, or a year and a half. That's when I did it. So I don't think I knew too much about Life Day before. But yeah, I'm really. It's the best time of the year in my opinion. I love
I
this time
love
of the year.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I remember when that came along, the loot crates or whatever. I did chapter 1 for 2 days straight until I got to 300.
Oh.
I just grinded it
Oh,
out.
you just kept resetting or something, or
I j- Well, no, I just do it, and then when I was done, I'd go right back into chapter 1 over and over and over
Oh,
and
so you were
over and over.
redoing the chapter.
Yeah, over and
Oh,
over again.
wow.
So
Snowballs. Snowballs.
I do have something that I would like to do before the end of the year, and something to do after the end of the year, and that is, Utini has a weekly op that we do, and it's on Friday nights. But that Friday and Saturday are the busiest days at work for me, so I want to do more guild ops with my guildies. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, because actually, Dr. Swartor, I'm assuming that's the raid you're talking about, right? With Dr. Swartor, I think it's on Fridays. I'm not 100% sure what day it is. Is that the one? Is that the Utini one?
No, we do one every Friday. It's called the Jar Jar Joyride.
Does he
And
stream it?
actually, no, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
His is different. I think he does that on a different server, but it's just anybody that wants to come along can join up and go through the raid and not be pressured, and everybody gets shown how the fights work, all aspects of the raid, and everybody's laid back. There's no douchebaggery, and it's just fun. And we all just joke around, it's great.
Oh, I'm totally down to join.
Yeah, do it. Anybody can join. You don't have to be in the guild.
Yeah, I should. I'll message Chill. Right, Chill. Is Chill involved?
Chill does it sometimes, but it's he. Yeah, you know what? He's been there a couple times in the last several months. But he usually kind of is doing his own thing. But I can't go because I have to work.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. I want to go to more Jar Jar Joyrides.
I will. You know what I'm going to do? I have a lot of tunes. I don't know. I started with only having 5 on Satil Shrine. I now have 18. And I would have had 20, but I sent 2 of them to Darth Malgus. But I should put a tune in Utini in your guys' guild. I'll get on some of my tunes.
I can join. I can get you in.
Yeah. Definitely get me and hook me up, Kitty.
I will hook you up.
Yeah, and then I'm more than happy. Oh, wait, Friday. What time is it? Friday at what time?
6 p.m. Pacific.
Friday. I have a raid at 8. How long do you guys normally go?
It depends. Sometimes it goes really quick. Sometimes it's like an hour, maybe 2 hours. It depends.
Okay,
Sometimes we have, just because it's so lackadaisical, and we don't really rush.
Mm-hmm.
It can go a little long, but not that bad.
Yeah, not more than 2 hours, and I'm good. I have a raid at 8 p.m. on Fridays.
Yeah, and if it goes really fast, we'll do something else. Like we'll do a Taboros Courtyard or something like that.
I will tell you this. You brought this up, and I will tell all of you guys this. If you want some easy group finder op of the day, this is what you do. You go on to Fleet if you don't have a full group of 8. What you do is you go in and you put a group together, and one of you guys backfill for it. And what that backfill is for that spot is that you're backfilling only and specifically only for TC. And the other 7 people get the group finder of the day, so get a whole bunch of rewards for the group finder, because they're more than likely they're going to match you together. And because one person's only queuing for TC, you can turn around and go on another tune. So kind of in a way you're getting the group finder, but one person isn't. Like for me, I don't care about it, so I'm more than happy to do that if people want. And I bajillion of characters, but if you want to do the group finder and you don't want to spend time with randoms doing like whatever it may be, Dread Palace, SMB, which takes a very long time, come hit me up and I'll be more than happy to help you get to 306 for sure. So, and I'm on Satil and Starforge as well as Darth Malgus, so I am totally down to help you guys get to 306. Now, have you gotten a tune to 306 yet?
Not yet. I'm at 303 right now.
Dude, you are almost there.
I am loving it. They have figured out a way to make it so addicting to get gear, and I love it. I'm like, I want to do another one. Let's do another flashpoint. Let's. It's great. It's nice to see a lot of people in the game.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like to go a little slow. So it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
There's nothing wrong with that.
bye.
Nothing wrong with that at all. How
Yeah.
many alts do you have? Just out of curiosity.
On all the servers.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
Like, how many do you have here on Satil? This is your main server, I guess.
Yeah, on this one I have 43, and I've got more than 50 slots available, and I'm sure I'm gonna knock those out.
What other servers are you on, or do you just primarily
I'm
play
on
here?
Darth Malgus. I think I have like 12 on Darth
Ah!
Malgus, and then I have Starforge. I think I have 30.
What? Okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
seriously got some issues.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah,
and
you got issues.
on on it's so true. On Satil Sean, I think the majority, probably about 85% of those characters are all 70, and now I'm getting 75.
Yeah, well, once you get to 306, I mean, boom,
Yeah.
easy peasy lemon squeezy. Everybody's geared within like
Yeah.
five. What do you call it? Master flashpoints. Bam, you've got your other gear for your other character, and then you can start working toward tech frags for your set gears. It goes so quick.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it goes so quick. It really does. People say it
I
takes
like
a
it.
long time, but
I
nah.
like the new system.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I like everything about it with exception of the re-rolls of the amplifiers.
I agree.
I also think that paying 1 million for a set piece is pretty high for some people. I mean, some of us
That's
who've been playing
crazy
for a
high.
long time that have a lot of credits, but some of these people that are just coming into the game, it's really hard. Yeah, you do make credits, don't get me wrong, but you might not have so many that you're able to, you know what I mean? That could be like pretty much 50% of your credits,
Oh, yeah,
right? So I kind of feel like
completely.
that's kind of steep considering you're exchanging 3K tech fragments, right? In addition, I'm trying to remember if I'm not mistaken, like when in the old system with the command system, well, obviously the set pieces were pretty much just like Gemini, just pieces like that. But it
Right.
wasn't like where it cost you so much like credits.
Oh,
I
it's
think
ridiculous.
that number one, I think that the set pieces, and hopefully they change that, the price of it is reduced. Like, okay, 300K. Like, what is the big deal? You're playing the game. You're amassing these tech fragments. So that would be one. I think 1 million is a hefty price. The second thing that I also think that should change a little bit is the cost on the rerolls of the amplifiers.
Yeah.
I think that right there is, especially if you want to get perfect stats, not to mention, here's another thing, is that if you play if you're like an extremely great player like my co-host Cease is, he plays all three specs of the Mara. So as such, on certain
Oh my God.
specs, he needs certain amplifiers. So
Right.
when that's just, I was like, yo, I'm not even at that level. I'm getting my 228 OGs. Let's go. I don't care. It's not going to make me any better if I get this extra amplifier, as long
Yeah,
as I
well,
got
the
my set
numbers on
bonus,
those are
let's
so
go.
low.
I'm just never going to be a great player. So, but I can see for some of the people that are going to be starting, I'm hoping that this new gearing system hasn't really totally screwed PvP. I'm a little concerned about that right now. So, hopefully in December, like so next month, they kind of change out the balances, because I got to tell you,
Right.
PvP is popping, but not very much. And I was really hoping to get some solos in so I could get my decos. I kind of didn't have time because I was doing so much nightmare raiding pre-6 that I said, oh, well, I'll just go queue in preseason. No biggie. That way I don't feel bad if, like, we lose. like someone's not losing rating of any sort, and there is zero pops. Zero,
Uh-oh.
zero pops in solos. So I'm really disappointed in that because I wanted my deco. Everybody, Q. Q. Q, Q, Q.
Idiot! Q!
I just want my damn calm. So, and also with this next, I think this next season with ranked, I think you can, once it's over, I believe is when you can get uh, the comms for the reskin of the Furious Sabers. I think that's this upcoming.
Oh.
So that is definitely something. I mean, they look beautiful. I mean, I see my
I have
friend Cease always, and I'm like so jealous just watching the way the Furious Sabers look. So I know a lot of other people are going to be probably wanting to queue, but I just don't want to queue in season because
yeah,
I'd rather.
I have never played ranked ever because I don't want to go in there. I suck at PvP and I'm just like, okay, I suck at it. I don't have, I have fun. And that, by the way, I think is the only way you win an RPG is by having fun. I mean, if it makes you miserable, then
Yeah, I kind of
just have
wish that
fun.
there was there was another I guess venue or avenue where like how well if you played World of Warcraft they have different servers, right? It wasn't a different server like here you have one server that holds both factions, right? Just like World of Warcraft. But there is PvP servers as well as there's PvE servers.
Mm,
And it would be kind of nice if that they had that available for people that just want a PvP,
right.
that they could go to that server or have access to that server, I should say. Or
Yeah,
well, I
I
don't know that
agree.
there was access to that server. I don't even know how they do it, but it would be kind of nice so that you could decide, kind of like decide, like in World of Warcraft, oh, I want to make my tune on a PvP server, or no, I
Yeah.
don't want open world PvP. I would love to see open world PvP, and yes, you can go on a PvP server, but it's just a little different. Some people I think, are more like I know for myself when I go out and do dailies or do anything out in the open world, I generally run in PvP
Me
because
too.
I don't care if the worst that's going
Yeah.
to happen is I'm going to die and be at the med center or get a medical probe. I mean, I don't care. I don't care fighting because I do PvP. But I mean, there's
I
some
like the
people that don't.
fear. I like the anticipation of maybe someone's out there.
Ooh.
And actually, some of the best PvP I've had in this game was, excuse me, running, excuse me, burpees, running in PvP instances. And there's been times where I get my ass kicked. There's been times where I kick ass, but there has been a couple times where we've just called it a draw.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, we just fought and fought and fought and fought, and no one won, and we're like, you know, tip of the hat. It was really cool.
Oh,
Everybody's cordial,
nice.
and it was so fun. It was just like, yeah. Ooh, and you know what
Mm.
else? Back in the day when there were credit farmers on Yavin, I would just go there just to fuck with them because they would run and they would run in their stealth classes and get
Ah,
all the nodes for the resources, and I would just go in there and just like kill them
you are
because
one
they
of
wouldn't
those.
fight back because they're not really statted to do anything, and you could tell who the credit farmers are by looking at their
Uh
achievements.
huh.
They would just have nothing and they have like some goofy name, and eventually it got to the point where there was more than, I want to say there was like 3 or 4 per instance, and I was bored with just killing them. All I wanted to do is just get rid of them basically, and so finally I go, oh shit, I'll just write a ticket in, and then one day, poof, they were gone.
Oh.
They got booted, and I was like, yeah,
There you go. I not only kicked their ass, but they got booted too.
get out of here, fucker.
Oh my god, I remember that. I've been jumped over there. It probably was you. sucker. Let's 1v1 duel. I expected duel after this podcast. No, I'm just kidding. I know that's happened. I didn't anticipate it, and someone had said, "Oh, you should go to Yavin Fort. You know, you can get the credits. The little boxes are all over the place." And I went on my very first tune because she's a artifice. So I was collecting all the crystals and stuff around there, and
Right.
then I was getting jumped left and right. But it is, there is some. Okay, so the only thing that I dislike about open world, and if you are one of these people, yeah,
I know what you're
don't
gonna say.
even come across me. No, I'm just kidding. But what happened is, what I dislike is when I would be doing my OSIS dailies, I would go, the two droids that you've got to clear. These from the other faction, because I run in PvP, right?
Oh, right,
They
right.
would
Yeah.
wait until
Yep.
I would
Griefers.
start hitting the droid, and then they would attack me. And to me, that's such a dick move. I'm sorry, that's a dick
Oh, it's a
move.
total dick move.
And they would just wait. So I'm like thinking, okay, being polite and cordial, I'm waiting to see, wait, are they gonna start? Are they trying to kill the
Right,
droid?
right.
So I'm kind of like waiting a second to see, like, I don't want to take their kill, right? If they've been
Right.
waiting for the respawn, and then they wait until I go in there. And I remember one guy did this to me, and I happened to be on a sin. Yo, I went and got my medical probe. I stayed in stealth. He went and started attacking the thing. I killed him. It was just crazy. We went back and forth. So that was like an eye for an eye there. But then I knew he was going to finish that up and be at the second droid, the one further away. And I stayed in stealth and
Right.
killed him again. I said, don't do that ever
Nice.
again. And I never saw him after that. So then it was fine. But it bothers me. Like, can you just not just, if you're going to PvP someone, then fine. Let's go.
Right.
But don't wait until they go pull this big asteroid.
Yeah.
That's like an unfair advantage. I just kind of feel that's a dick move. But
Yeah, I never jump anyone. I'll see them and I will like kind of sit for a second and see what they're doing. And then if they start coming towards me, and I usually let them make the first move. But it's just red is dead. You can't be angry for someone attacking you
in PvP.
in PvP.
No.
But
No.
I do get the griefer bullshit. When I first started, I was on a PvP server, and there were griefers sitting in story parts of the map, and so you couldn't, progress your story because some douchebag is, griefing, just sitting there waiting for people to come around, and that sucked. So griefers, you suck.
Sorry, I went to turn off my air. So sorry. It's cold.
No, don't worry about it.
Um,
You're cold.
yeah, so someone said about Ilum, that is fun. I got to tell you, actually, I was with Henry. I was on my very first PvP, I want to say healer, which was a commando healer. And I went around with a few of my friends, Score, I think, Touchy, and some other people. And we were over
Touchy.
there in Ilum. We were on Ilum and during the Ilum, during, what's it called?
Oh yeah, I remember
Gree
that.
event. So, yeah, that was
Oh, the Gree
actually
event,
pretty
okay.
fun. That was pretty fun, and then next thing you know, you're waving at each other, and because
Yeah.
you know the other people, so it's kind of like all friendly
like,
battle.
"Hi."
I was hoping that once Rishi Stronghold came out, that there would be more. I think PvP. I thought like the reason why I got it was I thought, ooh. I get so many hut balls now. I can like get a group of friends and let's go do hut ball or do
Right.
PvP dueling or something in there. And it just didn't seem like it was as big of a thing as I had thought that it might turn into. I guess if that makes sense. I don't think very many people
Yeah.
do that.
We did it in Utini several times. We had kind of a walkthrough PvP where some of the folks that were really good at PvP and knew what was going on just kind of did a tutorial, and then we went at it. But we've only done it a couple times. It was really fun, but I just it would, yeah, I wish that they would implement something with that. I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean, how to get it more? Because I
Like a
thought it was a great
conquest point or
idea.
something.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh,
a
it's a
great idea,
fantastic idea.
especially with the guild challenges and all that. I just kind of
Yeah.
felt like, when that stronghold came out, I thought, wow, this is really going to kind of boost some of the PvP and get other people interested in PvP, so that they don't feel like, oh shit, I'm queuing for a PvP and everybody's going to be a dick in there. At least
Right.
get some practice out, amongst friends or whatnot. But yeah, who knows? Now, we're gonna go. We're gonna go on now. What would you say your proudest accomplishment has been in either this game, or since you're a founder, so you've been playing this game
Oh
a very
man.
long time, or any other game that you played?
Oh man. I think this goes back to Star Wars Galaxies. I think the most happy have ever been in a game is when in Star Wars Galaxies you couldn't just play a Jedi. You have to unlock it. And I unlocked it pretty early. And I was so stoked. And the Jedi were pretty OP because they were really, really rare. And it was just super fun. Like, I didn't even tell my guildies that I had unlocked. I would leave our city and then, go do all that, Jedi shit. And then I would come back and change my clothes. Because in that game, if you were spotted using your lightsaber or wearing a Jedi robe, you would get ticked points. And eventually, when you got a certain amount of points, it would put you on a bounty terminal. And other players that were bounty hunters would come and hunt you.
Oh,
But it was so fun. It was so fun. But that was my favorite time in that game. But this, I think, honestly, the best thing, the most stoked I've been in game is finding Utini and being in Utini and making friends with my guildies. It's the stuff that they don't put on the box of the game, and I'm just stoked. It took me a while to find them, and they're great. I love my guildies.
yeah. I mean, definitely, Dr. Swardor and Chill are chill people. Chill is really chill. I mean, he
Chill is
is.
very
Chill
chill.
is very chill. He plays League of Legends like I do. You'll see him stream either League of Legends or
Yeah.
Swartor. So I played some League of Legends with him, but yeah, he's pretty damn chill. And we've both been on their cast. They make it very comfortable and everything. I'm pretty chill. It's a pretty chill
Yeah.
podcast when we got on there. But yeah, I think I've always told people it's not just the game that you play; it's the people you meet along the way, right? It's
Exactly. Yeah.
like nobody wants to play a game. Like if you want to play a single player game, then you're going to do that. But you don't play an MMO just to play by yourself. At least I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even like playing like single player games for the most part. Not that I wouldn't have fun playing the game. It's that I much rather suck playing a game, but just enjoying my time. Those moments
Exactly.
of the day
Yeah.
that you're spending around some great people that you admire, respect, etc. Right? And I just think I'm very fortunate that. Through my streaming, and also I have guilds on Starforge, very casual guilds, by the way. Uh, a lot of people have met people in the guild, just like you do, right? That have met people that are now they're like best friends, like
Yeah.
actually meeting
It's
each other in
fantastic.
IRL, or having plans to do that, or whatnot. I mean, that right there, that connection through a game is amazing. I
It's
really
it's
think that,
it's magic.
yeah,
It's
it
so
really is.
fucking cool. The last when I was playing Star Wars Galaxies, I became great friends with all the guildies over there. In fact, when they'd come to Portland, they'd stay at the house. We'd hang out. Met a bunch of them in real life, and two of them actually got married in real life, and they're
Nice.
still together. And it's just so awesome. And finding people that you click with is so awesome. It's great. It's the best. It's not on the box, but it's why you buy the game.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. I think it's just a matter of, like you said, it took you a while to find Utini. It's kind of like, I kind of believe that a lot of people don't do this, but you need to pick and choose who you want to spend your moments of the
Yes, you
day
do.
with. And I think a lot of people don't do that. I think people make poor choices of, who they select to be around them. And they could really be a mood changer. And I think making sure that you're around positive people, animated people like you, Kitty. I think that's what makes the days a little bit more tolerable, right? Because everybody's
Yep.
going through something, for the most part. I'm not saying everybody's going through something, but generally, at one point or another, you're going to have a shitty day. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of nice that you can either open up a stream or you can stream yourself, you see a viewer, whatever it may be, as a viewer or a streamer, that you're able to bond with people with, like mind, that can kind of give you some comfort, right? And
Yeah,
so,
life
yeah,
is peaks
agreed.
and valleys. And
Agreed.
you got to get through the valleys as fast as you can and then enjoy the peaks because they don't last very long.
If not, you just go find, catnip. And all is well. All is well.
No catnip for me anymore.
No, because your cat's taking them. Your
I
cat's
know.
finding the stash.
Little Nixu.
Oh my goodness. Now, okay, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes in Swarter, but okay, so now we're going to go back to the community because you've been in this community for a very long time. Now, is there anybody in this community that you would say that you've been inspired by? And if so, how?
I think that I don't think it was necessarily one person. I think it was just the collective of like you, Duck Sauce, Kidley, Swoterista, um, my guildies. It's more of just that I don't know the right word for it camaraderie that happens and kind of that mutual respect and fondness that you have that made me want to stick with it and just do it. I definitely can't say one person in particular. Well, you know what? I take that back. I think it's you.
What?
I think that you were a huge influence in getting into doing streaming. I remember I was watching one of your streams way back, and you had mentioned something about negative people, and you're like, I don't need that, and that the community that you're building is a safe place, for lack of a better word. And I just thought that's so cool. I want to have that kind of, or be a part of that kind of community. And I kind of decided to get out of my shell and jump into that.
Well, thank
So
you.
yeah, you're awesome. You're so positive.
Not
You're
always.
so you're yeah, but you spend more time in being positive, being nice, and looking at the bright side than you do, commiserating about just bullshit.
Yeah, I try not to,
I think
but
it's important.
like I said, everybody has to struggle. But thank you so much for those kind words.
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah, I mean, you have definitely, you're just like a bright, bubbly individual. You're like seriously, hands down. If you guys are not following this guy, you need to. Let me go ahead and do another shout out. Kitty Kisses.
Oh,
He is awesome. Seriously, I told him, man, you're like Jim Carrey of Swartor, man. He is funny as heck. He has a kitty cam, so for some of you guys who like kitties, he's got a kitty cam. He plays with his kitties, his kitty, I shouldn't say kitties.
I do.
His kitty all the time. He's just animated, and he's much more professional. He's got a professional mic going on. He's got a soundboard. I actually talked to him about it because I was thinking about getting that, but then I'm like, ugh. As bad as I am with computers, I think I'm gonna mess it up. So I'm like, maybe I should just get something a little more simple, and just plug in and go type of thing.
Plug and go.
But yes, they. Okay, All right, so my troll of Smokey, he's like, I didn't know you guys could have a kitty. So yes. Anyways, you guys, seriously, I'm not even lying about this. You guys should go follow this guy. He is amazing. And you said that you
Oh,
may
so
start,
sweet of you.
you might start doing another podcast, or can you link or type in your old podcast that you used to do? Again,
Yeah,
please, for some of the people, go watch some of his older. It kind of reminded the way you described it, like an SNL. There you go.
yeah, kind of. Let me see if I can find it on like where you could listen to it. And it's old, so we're like we haven't done anything in like 3 years. So the
Comedy never gets old.
not hippiest HID.
If you want to send that to even Smokey Bear right there, he's just above. If you want to send it to him, he can put the link in. If you know, kind of don't have
Okey-doke.
open links for everyone.
Oh wait, here we go. I'll put it in chat if you want.
Well, the link you can't. So can you just
Oh.
whisper Smokey? Just Twitch whisper.
Whisper who?
Smokey Bear, he's just right above you.
You bet. I'll
And then
do
Smokey
that.
can link it.
Whisper.
Smokey's like, me!
Hi, Smokey.
He's funny.
How are you?
Gosh,
There we go.
Smokey's been following me forever. I don't know how long, but for a very long time. I've been pretty fortunate.
Yeah, 2016 was the last one we did.
Oh, okay.
Fake David and-
It's only 3 years ago. But like I said, comedy never grows old. And everybody
That's
needs
true.
comedy in their life. Everybody needs a laugh.
I agree. Don't take yourself so seriously. Have fun.
There you go. Yay. So we have that, and hopefully you start again. You start another
Yeah.
podcast or something in the future.
Yeah, I might do like I don't know. I've decided that I'm just going to embrace my inner nerd, and I was thinking about doing a Star Wars one, but we'll see what happens. I'm just waiting for Swotor to introduce Master Mode Space Barbies.
Master mode space party. Okay, I will tell you this, that I completely suck at putting an outfit together. Like, I can buy an outfit that looks nice on the cartel market and just open up the crate and equip everything, but to actually put this piece with that piece, I don't even know all the pieces. So I pretty much am creature of habit. If you look at my characters, they all look the same.
I think that it looks great. That outfit's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I don't
but
know what
this
you're talking
isn't
about.
okay. Time for confession. Okay, wait.
Uh-oh.
Number one, I'm gonna get off my actual. Oh shoot! Hold on a minute. I have my UI off, so I'm not able to. Is my UI coming back? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this outfit is not my outfit. It looks amazing. It is probably my all-time favorite outfit currently. This was an outfit that a dear friend of mine, I went to give him something in game, and I'm like, oh my god, what is your outfit? It looks amazing. So I actually copied it. I just have one thing different.
Nice.
Is my bracers are different. I didn't use the other bracers. I used the same one as the top bracers. But everything else is the same, and I got to tell you, this is for my Merkiller. And it just looked perfect for me. It just looked perfect for a Merkiller. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I do like this is all Gildy's fault. We were running ops one night, and I noticed that they had color synced their speeder
Oh yeah.
and I went, oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. Now I have to do it every time. So my characters have different color themes, even like matching pets.
Oh my goodness, love it.
Because you got to do
You
it.
got to do it. I just
have to.
suck at it. So for any of you guys that want to help me or want to put together an outfit or something, yeah, totally send me a Discord message and put an outfit together, and I'll take a look at it if it's good. Yeah, I'll definitely dress up my characters so that they don't look all the same. But yeah, I love this outfit. I just think it looks perfect for a Merkiller. I don't know. Does it look good? Does everybody agree it looks good? This
It
is
looks awesome.
Henry's. Henry did this, but it's not exact. Like I said, my bracers are a little different than the
You
ones.
put your own flavor on it.
Yeah, I got lazy
Yeah, I
and
have
said here.
16 tabs open. Like I unlocked it for the account.
So there you go. There's my Merkiller.
Nice.
Nice.
I love it.
So is there any questions out there? It looks like it's a little over an hour now. Is there any questions here for Kitty Kisses?
No math.
No math. He says no math. He don't do math.
No math.
He don't do
I have
math.
all. I no maths.
I did not steal the outfit.
You stole it.
I did not steal the outfit. Come on now. Come on.
See, you have the theme going on too. Your crystals match. That's
These,
good.
I was thinking about putting the white ones in, and I actually went with the light purple. Purple's my favorite color, but I didn't want like a darker purple. I wanted more of a lighter, so it could be kind of mute. I don't know, muted a little bit. Which I
think it looks
should give
great.
away some stuff, actually. Here, give me a moment.
Ooh,
let me
you know what?
let me go and see. Just stay right here for a moment. I'm gonna log on to my other character, and since you're going to be streaming again, let me try and find some stuff that I can give you to give away on your stream.
Oh, I have yet to give anything away.
Well, there you go. Now's the time to start.
You gave me on one of your streams my favorite lightsaber, the Senya lightsaber.
The pike or the regular lightsaber?
The regular one, the Extendo.
Oh, wait, the extender.
And I have it. I unlocked it. It's on my. I love that saber.
Okay.
Vector here's got a touch of the space herpes.
Oh, Smokey's has a question for you.
Smokey. Shrek. I have a question. Shrek or Danny DeVito? Whew, I have to go Danny DeVito because his character Frank on Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time. He's fucking hilarious. I love it. What about you?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh?
The question is back to Smokey. Okay, so I'm going to give you... Okay, so if you guys get over to Kitty Kisses, I'm going to give him a Dark Honor Electro Blade and the Darth Malgus damaged, or I guess it's the Darth Malgus lightsaber, the damaged one. I think so I'm trying to see. I do not know any of these outfits. I want to give you some outfits as well. Let's see here.
Outfits. I don't know if I can give them away.
No,
I'm joking. I have so much shit unlocked. It's ridiculous.
What's Hawkeye? Hawkeye is power? No. Wait. It is power. Power is good.
Power.
So I'm going to give you a white
Power
crystal
good.
power. This is power 2. Let's see what else. Let's give you some... I don't even know what that is. I think it's for a ship or something. I don't even know this stuff. Oh, air control. We'll give you an emote. Let's see. I don't know. We'll give you some titles to
you're
give
too
away.
kind.
What is this? Oh, that does not look appealing to me. I'm very creature of habit. I don't know. Yo, what is this?
What is that? Is that a suppository?
Oh my god. A suppository. Oh my god.
Bite down on something. That thing looks pretty big.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh look, this is, well, I don't know if people like pets, but let's go ahead and do this. Wait, was it this one? Yeah, okay. Wow. Interesting. Well, maybe someone will like it. I don't know. Let's see, what else is here? Oh, here's a green crystal. This is power 2. The white one is a power one as well. Let's see. Wait, what is this? Crystal. This is Imperial Group. This is I'll give it a eviscerating. What is this? These are just some.
Evisceration. Ooh,
Look,
whoa.
somebody can have their thing and the little pet that looks kind of similar to that thing. There you go. Let's see what else
The
we've got
important
going on
things.
here. Hawkeye, Hawkeye.
Like sparkle powder. Gotta have
Out
sparkle
of
powder.
breath emote. The out of breath emote reminds me. If you guys have done Duxin, yeah, that's pretty funny. There's a certain. I'm not gonna spoil it for you though. Oh my gosh! This is what you need. This bright pink thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, here's the out of breath emote.
Yeah, I know it. I see myself when I do Duxin. Yeah, that's Duxin. Right there. Duxin. Okay, so let me see if I can find anything else. Boohoo. Okay, there we go. Let's see what else. So I got
Other
um,
dances.
Shadows of Friendship.
Yeah, I have all the dances unlocked.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's a chance.
Have to have
Here's a
those.
healer thing. So here, let me give you this stuff to give away whenever you want. Oh yeah, I have that one. I don't know if I have it on this tune.
Salsa?
Oh, I do. I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm salsaing with you. I also have one that I would do with Caramel. She's another streamer. She is actually a rank healer. I think
Ooh,
I have
nice.
this on this. Let's see. There we go. She and I would
Oh,
sweep
yeah.
on the fleet.
Yeah, I did that too. I came over when Spo Teresa did the big sweep.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was when she was doing her 5,000 celebration for her YouTube followers. I think it was the 5,000. I actually was interviewed on that event.
Oh, nice. Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I was fortunate to be interviewed by her. Great gal.
Yeah,
She
I
still
have
has something
1,
that I
2,
have
3,
to
4,
tell her.
5,
She's
6,
got
7.
something from me from Celebration since I worked with Celebration that she needs to mail to me. So I should just call her up and say, "Yo, let's just meet up for like boba or something," because she's
Nice.
not too far away from me. But let me go ahead and give this to you, so you can give this away however way you want.
Aw. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. My oh, whoa, more. Oh, that's so kind of you. Whoa.
There you
Holy
go.
crap. Nami, thanks so much.
You're very
This'll,
welcome. My
These will
pleasure.
be my first giveaways.
Do it. You should do a 12-hour stream too.
Oh boy,
I would say
don't know about that.
24, but it can be kind of tough. But if you do
I'm too old.
even if you did an 8-hour, whatever you feel comfortable with or whatever, and you want to run an op, I'm down to run with you.
Okay, yeah. Whoa, you know what? I do actually have some stuff planned. I have events. I have a what's it? I forgot what I named it. A virtual LAN party potluck for Thanksgiving. For anybody that I'm going to be broadcasting all day long from 10 till about 6 o'clock. So anybody, maybe family's out of town or family's not with you anymore, I'm going to be streaming all day long and love for anyone to come along and just hang out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what you need to do. You need to send me, like, if you have a little flyer, a little announcement on that, send it to me and I'll put it up on the announcements in my server.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah, I'll
also,
do that.
once you do that, then what I'll do also is I'll start shouting it out, so I can get
cool.
people over there to hang out with you.
Awesome, that'd be
And I'll
great.
come hang out
And I'm
as
doing the same.
well.
Yeah, come on over.
Come on over. We got to go over to Kitty's.
I'm doing the same thing on Christmas Day all day.
Aw, you're making sure nobody
Er-
feels alone.
Bingo.
Aw, isn't he just adorable? If you guys are not following him, shame on you. Seriously, shame on you. No, this guy is amazing. amazing. Not just he is a
Oh.
character. You cannot go in there and not smile or laugh. Seriously. So yeah, I am so. I mean, I was so excited when you told me that you would come on. Like legit, I've been looking forward for this interview for a while because I knew it was going to be animated. We were going to have fun. Like just anything around you is fun. So
Aw.
if there isn't any other questions for Kitty, what I'm going to do is let him go ahead and get his stream going again. And what I'm going to do is get everybody over there so you can witness it yourself and you'll get to see him and you'll get to see his kitty cam. Hopefully
Oh
the
yeah.
kitty's there.
Ooh. And the Nixu is actually right in front of the kitty cam, right?
Oh, there you go. Or you can actually pick him up. Is it a him or her?
Him.
Oh, yeah, pick him up and show everybody too as well if they can't, if he decides to hide or he's had too much
The
catnip.
right. Well, the camera that I have over there actually has a speaker on it, so I can talk through it, and he always is like, "What the fuck is that?" And we'll go right up to it and like look at it.
I love it. Oh my God. See, I need you to come over to my house and hook up a thing for me. So I'm not.
I would if I could.
But yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and let you do that. How about that?
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and give you the link once I get this up. I think today before let's see what time it's 3:25. I have a raid like in 2.5 hours. So what I'm going to do is get some more of the episodes uploaded and hopefully not mess up this time. And I'll try and get it up and then I'll send you the link through Discord where you can give
Cool.
to people. Or you can put it, guess what, in your Nightbot and you can put exclamation podcast or something for a while.
Oh
And then
yeah.
people can just click on that and
That's a
bam, they
great
can
idea.
watch the podcast on you.
Awesome. Thank you, Nami.
You're very
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you for
It's
being part of the community. You're awesome.
I am very stoked to be part of the community, and yay! I
Yay!
appreciate it. I had fun chatting with you.
Yeah, same here. So go ahead and get your stream going. I'll get everybody over to
Okay.
you. So I
All
can
right.
start.
I need to use the potty.
No, you're not allowed. I'm sorry.
Dang it!
I'm sorry. You're a guy. Get a bottle. No, I'm just kidding. Go take your time.
My gamer bucket's full.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my